In a galaxy where peace is the foundation of civilization, an unexpected and terrifying threat emerges: an alien armada of unimaginable power, capable of bending the very fabric of space and time. The peaceful Zorathians, with no military force of their own, plead for mercy, their fate hanging in the balance. As extinction looms, humanity answers their call, not with brute force, but with ingenuity, advanced technology, and an unwavering commitment to protect the innocent. But when an unknown enemy manipulates reality itself, can humanity adapt quickly enough to not only survive, but save an entire civilization from annihilation? The countdown begins, and the battle for the Zorathian homeworld will test the limits of human innovation, intellect, and determination. The peaceful Zorathian civilization, located on the planet Zorath Prime, is suddenly confronted with an existential threat. The planet's crystalline spires gleam under the light of its twin suns, symbolizing the prosperity and harmony of a society built on scientific progress, exploration, and diplomacy. The Zorathians, a species known for their commitment to peaceful resolutions, have no military infrastructure, weapons, or defense mechanisms. Their entire civilization is designed around knowledge and cooperation, with advanced technologies focused on exploration, medical advancements, and planetary restoration. The Zorathians' culture is rooted in diplomacy, believing that understanding and communication can resolve all conflicts. However, this idealistic way of life is shattered when the Zorathians' quantum threat detection network, a sophisticated system developed over centuries to monitor potential threats, registers a terrifying anomaly, an approaching armada of immense size and destructive capacity. The armada's energy signatures are unlike anything the Zorathians have encountered, signaling a force of unprecedented power. As the data streams flood in, Dr. Arya Valen, the head of the Zorathian Psychology Department at the Zorathian Research Consortium, watches in disbelief and horror. The visual representation of the approaching fleet paints a picture of absolute terror, a fleet that is systematically destroying entire star systems, reducing them to cosmic dust. Dr. Valen's analysis reveals that the Armada's attacks are not random, but calculated with a terrifying precision. The enemy is not just destroying planets and systems. They are eradicating any potential resistance in their path, leaving nothing behind. The implication is clear. This armada is coming for Zorath Prime, and unless they act fast, the entire Zorathian civilization will be wiped out. Faced with this grim reality, the Zorathian Council must confront the unthinkable. Without the means to defend themselves, they are powerless against the oncoming threat. The magnitude of the situation is reflected in the response of Zorathian leadership, particularly in the actions of the Council and the eldest member, Zoran Krell. Krell, who has witnessed centuries of Zorathian advancements, is visibly shaken by the severity of the threat. This moment marks a critical turning point for the Zorathians. Faced with the prospect of total annihilation, they send out a desperate plea for help, not knowing that their transmission will soon be intercepted by a distant civilization with the power to change the outcome of their struggle. In the face of an impending existential threat, the Zorathian civilization resorts to its last hope, reaching out to any other civilizations in the galaxy that might be able to help. Dr. Arya Valen, the head of the Zorathian Psychology Department, stands at the forefront of this desperate measure. As the head of the Zorathian Research Consortium, she is responsible for analyzing and understanding the alien threat, and now she is tasked with making a plea for mercy and aid. The urgency of the situation is reflected in the way she operates the Zorathian communication arrays, activating their distress transmission system to broadcast a signal across known interstellar communication channels. The Zorathians, being a peaceful civilization, have never had to defend their world through military means. Their technology is built for exploration, healing, and planetary restoration. Thus, the Zorathians lack the means to fend off an attack of this magnitude. With their defenses virtually non-existent, they are forced to turn to the cosmos, hoping that there is anyone who might come to their aid. Their transmission is sent with an intense sense of urgency, broadcasting across vast expanses of space, carrying the message of a peaceful civilization on the brink of annihilation. At this point, The Zorathians have no idea whether their message will even be received. The vastness of space and the complexity of interstellar communication make the likelihood of finding an ally uncertain. Nevertheless, the Zorathians have no other option but to reach out. They send their transmission out into the void, praying that it will reach a civilization with the power and willingness to act. The message is simple, yet filled with desperation. A request for help, an urgent call to save their world from the annihilation that seems inevitable. What the Zorathians do not know is that their desperate transmission will indeed reach an unexpected recipient. In the distant reaches of space, the signal will be intercepted by the human exploratory vessel Prometheus, which is manned by a communication specialist, Marcus Rodriguez. The Zorathians' call for mercy will soon prompt an unprecedented response from humanity, a response that will change the course of their fate. The Zorathians' hope now lies in the hands of an entirely different civilization, and their future will depend on how humanity chooses to react to this unexpected plea for help. The Zorathian distress signal, initially feared to be ignored or lost in the vastness of space, is intercepted by humanity. Specifically, Marcus Rodriguez, a communication specialist aboard the human exploratory vessel Prometheus, is the first to detect and decode the Zorathian transmission. The urgency and desperation in the message immediately catches attention, signaling a threat of unimaginable scale. The signal reaches Earth's United Earth Command, UEC, triggering an unprecedented response. The transmission, originating from an alien civilization, pleading for help against an overwhelming force, sparks a swift mobilization of humanity's military and diplomatic apparatus. The news of the impending destruction of Zorath Prime quickly reaches the highest levels of government and military leadership. Admiral Helena Rhee, a seasoned military strategist, is among those who immediately grasp the gravity of the situation. She stands at the helm of Earth's military response, studying the holographic representation of the alien threat. The Zorathians, as Dr. Kai Chun, Earth's lead xenobiologist, explains, are a peaceful species with no capacity for defense. Their entire technological infrastructure is based on scientific exploration, not warfare. This makes the Zorathians vulnerable and their situation dire. This revelation sparks a moral and strategic decision that goes beyond Earth's usual concerns. President Alexandra Morales, who is also in the command center, realizes the necessity of acting. She understands that humanity cannot stand idly by and watch an entire peaceful civilization be wiped out simply because they lack the means to defend themselves. For Morales, this is not a matter of conquest or gain. It's a matter of principle and humanity's responsibility to protect the innocent and defenseless. The decision is made. Humanity will send its most powerful and advanced spacecraft, the Ascension, to the Zorathian sector. The Ascension is not only Earth's most formidable military vessel. It is a symbol of humanity's technological prowess and its commitment to protecting the weak. The ship is designed as a last resort intervention platform, capable of traveling vast distances and engaging in complex battles using the most advanced human technology. Equipped with quantum drives, adaptive shields, and weapons designed to reshape planetary landscapes, the Ascension is more than just a warship. It's humanity's ultimate response to an existential crisis. The response to the Zorathian plea is thus not merely a military action, but a statement of human values. The United Earth Command, despite their formidable military capabilities, is not motivated by conquest or territorial expansion, but by a deep sense of duty. Humanity's response to the Zorathian crisis reflects a higher calling: the need to protect a civilization that embodies peace and scientific progress, and to defend the very ideals of exploration and diplomacy that humanity values. As preparations begin, Marcus Rodriguez's role in the mission becomes clear. Having intercepted the distress signal, he is selected as part of the core team to assist in the mission's execution. Though not a combat specialist, Marcus's understanding of interstellar communication is crucial for ensuring that the Zorathian message is conveyed accurately and that ongoing contact with Earth is maintained. His involvement in the mission marks the beginning of humanity's deep engagement with the Zorathian crisis. His personal journey, intertwined with the fate of an entire civilization, sets the stage for the larger narrative to unfold. This section illustrates humanity's moral compass, highlighting that Earth's response is not rooted in fear, self-interest, or ambition, but in a genuine desire to protect and preserve a peaceful and innocent civilization facing an unimaginable threat. The stage is set for humanity's most significant mission yet, to defend the Zorathians and stand against an alien force unlike anything Earth has encountered before. With the decision made and the ascension prepared, humanity's most advanced vessel begins its journey toward the Zorathian homeworld. This is not just a military mission. It is humanity's first large-scale intervention in a galactic crisis of this magnitude. The Ascension is humanity's hope, a technological marvel equipped with cutting-edge systems designed to traverse the cosmos and face threats that defy conventional understanding. As the crew embarks on their journey, the stakes have never been higher. Their mission, to reach the Zorathians in time, help defend them, and prevent the complete annihilation of an innocent civilization. The crew aboard the Ascension is made up of 6 pilots, who are linked directly to the ship through a sophisticated neural integration system. These pilots are not just operating the ship in the traditional sense. Their minds are merged with the ship's systems, allowing them to control every aspect of the vessel as if it were an extension of themselves. The advanced neural technology at their disposal turns each pilot into part of a living, breathing machine, allowing them to navigate and react with unprecedented precision and speed. This synchronization between humans and technology represents the pinnacle of human achievement in space exploration and warfare. The neural integration system transforms the pilot's roles from traditional operators into living supercomputers capable of processing immense amounts of data in real time. Commander Alina Rodriguez, the mission's lead pilot, and Lieutenant Akira Tanaka, an expert in quantum mechanics, are at the forefront of the Ascension's journey through deep space. As the ship accelerates through quantum corridors, bending the fabric of space-time itself, the crew faces challenges that push the boundaries of known science. They are traveling farther than any human spacecraft has gone before, into regions of space that are completely uncharted and filled with potential dangers. The vastness of the journey makes every moment critical, and the neural link that binds the crew together is both a blessing and a responsibility. They must work as one, operating with perfect coordination to ensure that the ship remains on course and able to respond to the unknown threats that lie ahead. Dr. Marcus Rodriguez, the communication specialist who first intercepted the Zorathian distress signal, has a crucial role to play in maintaining constant contact with Earth Command. His responsibility is to ensure that the Ascension remains in communication with Earth, transmitting real-time updates and receiving instructions or support as necessary. His role underscores the importance of the mission not only from a military standpoint, but also from a diplomatic and strategic perspective. Maintaining a link with Earth allows the team to receive critical data, coordinate with other human forces, and stay aligned with the broader effort to protect the Zorathians. As the crew moves further into Zorathian space, the advanced technology aboard the Ascension continues to impress. The ship's AI, known as the Advanced Responsive Intelligence, ARI, continuously monitors their journey, calculating and recalculating their approach to the Zorathian sector. With its ability to process enormous amounts of data at speeds beyond human capacity, ARI is the ship's invisible co-pilot, ensuring that the Ascension stays on course and is always prepared for any unexpected developments. The ship's adaptive metamaterial hull, capable of reshaping itself to absorb and redirect energy attacks, and its quantum entanglement communication systems, which allow the crew to stay connected across vast distances, demonstrate just how far human technology has advanced. However, the crew also faces the reality that the distance between them and their destination is immense. They are on a mission of immense importance, yet time is a constant threat. The Ascension must reach the Zorathian homeworld before the alien armada arrives. With the countdown ticking, there is no room for error. The tension aboard the ship is palpable, as each member of the crew understands the gravity of their task. They are not just traveling through space. They are embarking on a mission that could shape the future of interstellar relations and establish humanity's role as protectors of peace in the galaxy. As the journey continues, the pilots begin to feel the weight of the mission in more ways than one. The neural link, while enhancing their abilities, also makes them acutely aware of each other's thoughts and emotions. Their shared experience aboard the Ascension creates a deep bond as they navigate through space, facing unknown challenges and uncertainties together. The journey is a test of not only their technological capabilities, but also their humanity. How far they are willing to go to save a civilization they have never met, yet have now sworn to protect. The Ascension's journey through deep space thus becomes a journey of human determination and unity. As they move closer to the Zorthian homeworld, the crew is more than just a group of individuals performing a mission. They are a symbol of humanity's resolve to protect peace, even in the face of overwhelming odds. The weight of their responsibility grows with every passing hour as they approach the Zorthian sector, ready to face the unknown in their mission to save a world on the brink of extinction. As the Ascension approaches the Zorthian homeworld, the first visual contact with the alien armada sends a wave of shock through the ship's neural network. What the crew of the Ascension encounters is unlike anything they have ever seen or prepared for. Massive vessels that defy all conventional definitions of spacecraft. These alien ships are not merely technological marvels, but appear as bizarre, organic geometrical anomalies, with surfaces that seem to shift and breathe with an eerie, malevolent intelligence. The sheer scale and unnatural design of these ships create a sense of dread, even among the highly trained crew of the Ascension. The visual spectacle is a terrifying reminder of the threat humanity is about to face, as they are no longer dealing with an enemy that operates by known laws of physics or familiar technological principles. The Ascension's crew, linked together through the neural interface, becomes acutely aware of the magnitude of the confrontation. Every pilot can sense the approaching threat, and their collective consciousness processes the information in real time, analyzing the unknown vessels and their energy signatures. ARA, the ship's AI, identifies the vessels as being of an entirely unknown technological composition, unrecognized by any existing galactic database. This moment marks a critical turning point. The human crew is not only facing a hostile alien force, but one whose technology is so advanced and unfamiliar that it defies current understanding. The first signs of the alien threat show that these ships are more than just weapons. They are a new form of warfare, fundamentally different from anything humanity has encountered before. As Commander Elena Rodriguez processes the information, the enormity of the challenge becomes clear. The alien ships, while advanced, are not just fighting vessels. They are weapons of total annihilation. The energy signatures emanating from these ships suggest an ability to manipulate space and time in ways that no human-made craft could replicate. Lieutenant Akira Tanaka, with his deep understanding of quantum mechanics, analyzes the incoming energy patterns and reports that the alien vessels are using quantum vacuum manipulation, extracting energy directly from the fabric of space-time. This revelation is both fascinating and terrifying, as humanity has only theorized about such capabilities. The realization that the aliens can harness and weaponize such raw energy pushes the crew of the Ascension to their limits, knowing they must now adapt quickly or face complete destruction. Faced with this unprecedented threat, Commander Rodriguez gives the order for the Ascension to activate its defensive systems. The ship's adaptive metamaterial hull, capable of reshaping itself to absorb and redirect energy, begins to reconfigure in real time. Quantum shields come online, creating an impenetrable protective envelope around the ship. These shields and the ship's self-regenerating hull are humanity's best hope against an attack that could easily overwhelm traditional defense mechanisms. However, the alien attack comes swiftly and without warning, in the form of a beam of energy that isn't quite light and isn't quite radiation, an incomprehensible force. The beam strikes the Ascension, and in any other scenario, the ship would have been vaporized instantly. Yet the Ascension, with its advanced technology and the minds of its neural-linked pilots, absorbs the beam in a way that defies all logic. Instead of disintegrating the ship, the energy is dispersed and neutralized at a quantum level, using the ship's defensive systems to convert the attack into usable power. This first encounter with the alien threat illustrates a key difference between humanity's approach and that of its enemies. While the alien ships rely on overwhelming force and incomprehensible power, the Ascension demonstrates a more scientific, adaptive form of defense. The crew of the Ascension does not just react. They understand the attack, analyze it, and respond in a way that allows them to survive. This moment of survival is pivotal. It sends a clear message that humanity will not succumb to brute force. Instead, they will use ingenuity, scientific knowledge, and adaptive technology to challenge an enemy that operates on an entirely different set of principles. The alien armada, stunned by this unexpected turn of events, pauses for a moment. In this brief moment of hesitation, Commander Rodriguez sees an opportunity to strike back. The Ascension's weapon systems, designed to manipulate quantum structures at the most fundamental level, spring to life. These aren't conventional weapons, no lasers or missiles, but rather tools of precision, capable of manipulating the very fabric of an alien ship's existence. With pinpoint accuracy, the Ascension begins to dismantle the first alien vessel. Rather than exploding or disintegrating, the ship unravels at a molecular level, its structure coming undone. This is not destruction as the crew understands it. It is a fundamental undoing of the ship's existence, showing that humanity's technology can not only defend, but also dismantle an enemy that seemed invincible moments before. This first victory is a turning point in the confrontation. It's clear that humanity's approach, while unconventional, has the potential to succeed. The remaining alien vessels regroup, no longer displaying the confidence they once had. Their calculated approach now gives way to caution, as they begin to reassess their strategy in light of the Ascension's unexpected survival and retaliation. Humanity's demonstration of adaptability and scientific innovation has sent a powerful message to the alien armada. Humanity is not just capable of defending itself, but can also challenge the very foundation of the aliens' technological superiority. In this critical moment, the battle becomes less about traditional warfare and more about a clash of intelligence and understanding. The aliens may have the numbers, but humanity has the capacity to learn, adapt, and evolve. With their defensive systems activated, their weapons now in play, and their will to protect the Zorathians, the crew of the Ascension stands ready for the next phase of the battle, knowing that they have not only survived but turned the tide in their favor. The confrontation with the alien enemy has begun in earnest, and humanity is about to make its most significant statement yet. As the battle intensifies, the alien armada launches a swift and brutal counterattack, signaling their intent to overwhelm the Ascension. The previously cautious alien fleet now shifts in a full assault mode, with hundreds of vessels converging on the human ship. Their energy signatures create a deadly web of destructive potential, far beyond the scope of any conventional attack. The Ascension sensors detect multiple quantum breach attempts, signaling that the alien fleet is trying to destabilize the ship's dimensional integrity. This marks a turning point in the conflict, as humanity must now face a threat that goes beyond simple brute force. These alien ships seem capable of manipulating dimensions themselves, making their attacks more unpredictable and terrifying. Inside the Ascension, the 6 pilots are more synchronized than ever. Through the neural integration, they experience the battle as one collective consciousness, allowing them to process and respond to threats at an unprecedented speed. Commander Elena Rodriguez, in command of the Ascension, is able to perceive each attack not just as an external threat, but as a complex problem that must be solved mathematically. The ability to think in multidimensional ways gives the crew a unique advantage in countering the alien onslaught. Lieutenant Akira Tanaka, the ship's quantum mechanics expert, plays a critical role in these defense efforts. His expertise in quantum mechanics enables him to anticipate and neutralize the aliens' attempts to manipulate space-time, effectively turning the aliens' own advanced technology against them. Dr. Marcus Rodriguez, the communication specialist and a crucial member of the team, understands the importance of maintaining communication with Earth's command center. Through quantum encryption, he ensures that the Ascension can stay in constant contact with Earth, while also relaying vital data about the alien fleet's movements and strategies. As the battle unfolds, he issues a critical message to the Zorthian homeworld, urging them to prepare for an emergency evacuation. The Ascension is no longer merely engaged in combat. It is also buying time for the Zorthian civilization, ensuring that they can escape and survive while humanity faces down the alien threat. The alien fleet, now fully committed to their attack, reveals new, terrifying tactics. They employ the ability to phase in and out of conventional space, attacking from multiple dimensions simultaneously. This strategy, though disorienting and seemingly invincible, is countered by the Ascension's quantum resonance countermeasures. When the alien vessels phase into different dimensions, the Ascension creates a field of quantum entangled particles, which destabilizes the alien fleet's coordinated assault. The Ascension's quantum interference patterns disrupt the alien vessel's dimensional manipulation, causing them to lose their synchronicity and forcing their attacks to become erratic and less effective. This marks a crucial shift in the battle. The alien armada, once confident in its advanced abilities, begins to falter in the face of humanity's ingenuity. The tide of battle begins to turn as the Ascension proves that it is not just a formidable warship, but a force capable of solving the multidimensional puzzle posed by the alien attack. The crew, led by Commander Rodriguez, is able to adapt to the shifting nature of the threat, while also understanding the broader implications of the battle. This is not simply a fight for survival. It is a demonstration of humanity's ability to think, adapt, and evolve in the face of an overwhelming enemy. With each moment, the Ascension learns more about the alien fleet's tactics and technology, becoming more efficient in countering their attacks. One of the most critical moments in turning the tide of battle comes from Lieutenant Shin, the Ascension's xenobiologist, who makes a groundbreaking observation. He identifies that the alien vessels are not just individual ships. They are part of a larger collective consciousness. This realization changes the way humanity views the threat. The alien fleet is not simply a group of disconnected warships. It is an integrated neural network of advanced, interconnected entities. Armed with this knowledge, the Ascension's crew begins to fight back in a new way. By broadcasting quantum-encoded signals, they interfere with the collective cognition of the alien fleet. This psychological warfare, through the manipulation of the alien fleet's neural network, causes confusion to spread among the attackers. The once-coordinated fleet begins to unravel, breaking formation and losing the ability to launch effective, synchronized attacks. The psychological warfare proves highly effective, and as the confusion spreads, the alien fleet's overall effectiveness diminishes. This new strategy, born of human curiosity and adaptability, becomes one of the most critical elements in turning the tide of the battle. The Ascension is not only surviving the alien onslaught, it is actively dismantling the enemy's technological and psychological advantage. The human crew, through their collaboration and innovative thinking, demonstrates that they can outthink and outmaneuver an alien force far more advanced in terms of raw power. This moment is not only a victory for the Ascension, but for humanity as a whole. It proves that human strength does not lie simply in their ability to fight, but in their ability to solve complex problems, adapt to new challenges, and innovate under pressure. Humanity's greatest weapon in this fight against the alien armada is its capacity for learning and evolving in response to an existential threat. As the battle rages on, the Ascension continues to press forward, with the crew now firmly in control of the situation. They are not just defending the Zorthian civilization. They are reshaping the entire nature of the conflict, ensuring that humanity's legacy in the galaxy will be one of resilience, ingenuity, and unwavering determination. The tide has turned, and humanity's greatest mission is now fully underway. As the alien armada intensifies its assault on the Ascension, the battle reaches a new level of complexity and danger. The alien fleet's capabilities evolve, with their vessels employing increasingly advanced techniques to destabilize the Ascension's defenses. They utilize quantum breach attempts, aiming to disrupt the Ascension's dimensional integrity, a technique designed to warp space-time and create vulnerabilities in the ship's structure. This marks a significant shift in the conflict, as the alien attackers move beyond mere firepower to manipulate the very fabric of space itself. Faced with this new threat, humanity's response is equally sophisticated, relying on their quantum resonance countermeasures, an advanced system designed to combat dimensional manipulation. Commander Elena Rodriguez, along with the 6 pilots who are now fully integrated into the Ascension systems, feels the impact of these new attacks through the neural network. The pilots, linked together through a neural interface, experience the battle as a shared consciousness, allowing them to process threats and formulate responses in real time. Each attack the alien fleet launches is not simply an external threat, but is transformed into a complex problem to be solved through the collective minds of the Ascension's crew. The neural network enables the ship's systems to respond with unprecedented speed and precision, allowing them to counter each quantum breach attempt the alien vessels make. Lieutenant Akira Tanaka, the quantum mechanics expert on the crew, plays a crucial role in countering the aliens' dimensional manipulation attempts. Tanaka is able to use his expertise to predict the alien vessel's movements and respond to the quantum breaches before they can destabilize the ship's integrity. His understanding of quantum mechanics allows the Ascension to stay one step ahead of the alien fleet, nullifying their attacks before they can cause harm. Tanaka's ability to interpret and manipulate quantum anomalies in real time becomes an essential component of the Ascension's defense strategy. The quantum resonance countermeasures that humanity deploys are not just about defense. They're about reasserting control over the battlefield. The Ascension creates a field of quantum entangled particles that interferes with the alien fleet's attempts to phase in and out of conventional space. The quantum entanglement disrupts the aliens' ability to coordinate their attacks, destabilizing their multidimensional strikes and forcing their vessels to lose synchronization. This creates a significant advantage for the Ascension, as it is able to prevent the alien armada from overwhelming it with their advanced space-time manipulation techniques. By using quantum resonance as a countermeasure, the Ascension essentially denies the aliens their most powerful weapon, the ability to control space-time to their advantage. The result is that the Ascension's countermeasures not only prevent the aliens from executing their dimensional breach tactics, but also disrupt their entire strategy. The alien ships, once able to phase in and out of space, now find themselves trapped within the limitations of conventional space, where their coordination falters. The Ascension's use of quantum resonance becomes a game-changing technology that shifts the balance of power in the conflict. Rather than simply responding to the alien threat, the Ascension is actively reshaping the conditions of the battle, neutralizing the aliens' most formidable advantage and forcing them into a position of vulnerability. This moment highlights the importance of human ingenuity in the face of an overwhelming threat. While the alien armada is technologically superior in many ways, humanity's ability to adapt and innovate in the heat of battle proves to be a critical factor in their survival. The quantum resonance countermeasures demonstrate that it is not just brute force that can win wars, but the ability to outthink and outmaneuver an enemy. The alien fleet, once confident in their technological superiority, now faces a force that can not only withstand their attacks, but actively nullify them, turning their own advanced tactics against them. The use of quantum resonance also serves as a demonstration of humanity's growing mastery over the very fabric of reality itself. The Ascension, equipped with this technology, becomes a symbol of human progress, pushing the boundaries of what was once thought impossible. The quantum countermeasures are not just a defense mechanism. They are a testament to humanity's ability to overcome the unknown, to adapt in the face of existential threats, and to transform scientific theory into practical, battlefield-tested reality. As the battle continues, the alien fleet becomes more disoriented and less effective, while the Ascension becomes a beacon of hope for the Zorathian civilization. The crew's mastery of quantum physics and their willingness to push the limits of scientific understanding may well be the key to turning the tide of the war and saving an entire species from annihilation. As the battle against the alien armada continues to intensify, humanity's response shifts from mere defense to an active and calculated dismantling of the alien threat. The alien vessels, which initially seemed unstoppable with their ability to manipulate space-time and coordinate devastating dimensional breaches, begin to show signs of vulnerability. The Ascension's innovative quantum resonance countermeasures, which had been primarily defensive, evolve into a more offensive strategy, allowing humanity to take the fight to the alien invaders in ways that had never been anticipated. This transformation marks a key moment in the conflict, as humanity moves beyond simply surviving the alien assault and begins to dismantle the alien armada piece by piece, using the very technology the invaders had relied upon. The turning point occurs when Dr. Marcus Rodriguez, the communications specialist aboard the Ascension, makes a crucial realization. The alien fleet is not a collection of independent ships, but a vast collective consciousness, with each vessel operating as part of a larger neural network. This discovery shifts the focus of humanity's tactics from physical engagement to psychological and informational warfare. The Ascension's pilots, deeply integrated with the ship's systems and with each other, begin broadcasting a series of quantum-encoded signals that interfere with the alien fleet's neural coordination. Rather than using traditional weapons to destroy their enemies, humanity now seeks to disrupt the very cognitive processes that bind the alien ships together. The quantum-encoded signals act as a form of psychological warfare. These signals, while not directly destructive, overload the alien fleet's collective mind, creating confusion and disrupting the synchronization that had made their attacks so precise. Vessels that had once moved with perfect coordination now begin to break formation, their attacks becoming erratic and less effective. This disorientation is critical, as it begins to unravel the alien armada's coordinated efforts, throwing their offensive strategy into chaos. What had seemed like a seemingly invincible threat is now destabilized, and the Ascension is able to exploit this newfound weakness. This shift from a purely defensive stance to an offensive strategy based on information and psychological manipulation represents a profound understanding of the alien threat. By using their knowledge of quantum physics and their understanding of the aliens' collective consciousness, the Ascension's crew transforms the battle from one of brute force to a high-stakes game of intellectual and technological chess. The aliens, who had relied on their ability to manipulate space-time and overwhelm their enemies with superior firepower, are now confronted with an enemy that not only survives their attacks, but actively undermines their ability to function as a unified force. As the alien vessels falter, the Ascension presses forward, its quantum resonance countermeasures disrupting the enemy's tactics with increasing efficiency. The ship's advanced systems, powered by the combined intellect of the 6 pilots, continuously adapt to the changing nature of the alien threat. With each new insight gained from the aliens' responses, the Ascension evolves its strategies, learning and adapting in real time. This dynamic approach, solving the multidimensional puzzle that the alien threat represents, proves to be far more effective than traditional warfare. Humanity is not just fighting to protect itself, but is actively learning from the alien technology, using that knowledge to turn the tide of battle. The culmination of this offensive strategy is not just about overcoming the alien ships through brute force or superior technology, but about proving humanity's ability to solve complex problems in the face of unimaginable odds. The alien armada, once seemingly invincible, is now unraveling at a molecular level, as humanity uses its own ingenuity and scientific innovation to dismantle the advanced technology that had once seemed undefeatable. In essence, humanity is not only defending the Zorathian civilization, but is also proving that the most powerful weapon in their arsenal is not military might, but the ability to understand, adapt, and overcome even the most incomprehensible of threats. This moment represents a key realization for humanity. Survival in the galaxy will not be determined by sheer strength alone, but by the ability to think, adapt, and innovate. The Ascension and its crew, through their collective intelligence and the use of advanced quantum technology, have demonstrated that in the face of a seemingly insurmountable challenge, humanity's greatest asset is its capacity for learning and solving complex problems. The shift from defensive survival to offensive dismantling of the alien armada sets the stage for a new era of human exploration and conflict, one where the lines between science, warfare, and diplomacy are increasingly blurred. Humanity has not only proven that it can survive in the face of existential threat, but that it can thrive by thinking differently, breaking down barriers of understanding, and transforming seemingly impossible challenges into solvable puzzles. The battle is far from over, but humanity is no longer on the defensive. It is taking the fight to the enemy, armed with knowledge, adaptability, and the will to protect those who cannot protect themselves.